my name is Zar and welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm back and this is my new segment now. This is a video essay. So, since I can't make a short film yet, this is going to be my new thing. So, I'm gonna talk about a bunch of movies and, a video film review. So, for today's video, we're going to talk about Fight Club. Fight Club is a 1919 film directed by David Fincher and based on the novel of the same name by Chuck Palahniuk. The film explored themes of masculinity, consumerism, and the search for meaning in life. In this video, we will examine the key themes and motives of Fight Club and analyze how they are presented through the film's cinematography, sound design, and editing. So, spoilers ahead. One of the central themes of the movie is the film's rejection of consumer culture and the pursuit of a more authentic way of life. The narrator, played by Edward Norton, is a bored and dissatisfied office worker who feels trapped in his mundane existence.
Advise of status upgrade.
Make these your primary action items. Here's your flight coupons. Call me from the road if there's any snags.
He was full of pep. Must have had his grande latte enema.
He finds release by attending support groups for variance elements, where he can cry and feel a sense of belonging. With this, he is a weak, squeamish, skinny man who has not been able to withstand society's influence. Therefore, he have the IKEA fetish.
Like so many others, I had become a slave to the IKEA nesting instinct.
The most fundamental aspect of being a guy has been removed by society, resulting in more feminine man. The phrase itself virtually conjures up to a picture of a man who has been castrated. However, his life is transformed when he meets Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt, a charismatic and anarchic figure who introduced himself to the world of underground fight clubs. The fight becomes a more form of catharsis for the men who participate, allowing them to channel their frustration and anger. Now, let's talk about the side characters that are unforgettable and impactful throughout the film. During the narrator's participation in every support group, he met Bob, who is played by the actor Meatloaf, a famous bodybuilder in real life. The narrator meets Bob's character, who has been emasculated. Bob was a competitive bodybuilder, an independent and powerful man. He had testicular cancer, and his hormone imbalance caused him to develop incredibly huge breasts and a deeper voice. Bob visits a support group for testicular cancer in order to express his emotion, find strength, and have the confidence to cry. He used to be strong, self-reliant man, but today he is pitiful and reliant because of how society perceives what a true guy thinks. Bob starts to behave more like a woman than a man, so he decided to join the club that Tyler and the narrator created. Marla Singer, played by Helena Bonham Carter, is a key character who provides a counterpoint to the male-dominated world of the film. Marla is a troubled woman who also attends support groups, but unlike the narrator, she does not try to fit in or seek validation. She is brash, sarcastic, and unapologetic, and her presence disrupts the narrator's carefully constructed routine. Marla is portrayed as a complex and troubled character with a history of drug abuse and self-destructive behavior. I love how through the use of handheld camera work and low-key lighting, Fincher creates a sense of realism and immediacy in the fight scenes. The sound design also plays a crucial role in heightening the sense of violence and intensity, with the sound of fists hitting the flesh and bones cracking. Fincher's use of color in his films is undoubtedly one of the most significant. He once said, "With film, we sculpt time, we sculpt behavior, and we sculpt life." Also, not to mention the cinematography and lighting, wherein you can feel the characters' emotion whether they are dejected, angry, or worn out. In my opinion, Fincher's use of gamma, the overall brightness of the scenes, make it more tough and matches the world of the narrator's life. The framing never failed us to feel the narrator's emotion where I believe Edward Norton played this role very astonishingly, and I will never forget his performance throughout the film. Norton built up this expression that made us feel connected to the narrator's life, not to mention the character's voice that involved us in his life decision, madness, and karma. The overall framing and showing of Tyler's character was the most astonishing and humorous in the whole movie. If you're watching the movie for the first time, your mind will never come across how and why Tyler is there, because you are fixed up to the scene of the first meeting of the two characters, which is in the airport, because you are focused on the life of the narrator. For me, that's the reason why the movie was narrated as a first-person view, to keep our minds out of Tyler Durden. If you watch the movie twice and know the ending, you most likely will focus on the surroundings and side characters that are connected to the narrator, and most importantly, Tyler. The film's cinematic twist, or I call it the perpetual and abrupt change in fortune of circumstances, where it is revealed that the narrator and Tyler are the same person, underscores the theme of identity and the search for self. The narrator has created Tyler as a way to escape his own mundane existence and find a sense of purpose. Through its unconventional narrative structure and bold visual style, Fight Club remains a seminal work of modern cinema. It challenges viewers to question their own relationship to consumer culture and the pursuit of meaning in life, and leaves us a lasting impression with its powerful and thought-provoking themes. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and take note, this is only my opinion, and probably you have your own take on this film, so let me know them in comments below. And if you like this content, make sure to like or hit the like button, and I highly suggest you subscribe. There's a lot of movies I really want to talk about, and this is just like my favorite movie. That's why I thought this was going to be my first video review. So I admire a lot of films and directors and inspired to be one day. So since I'm starting, I'm a fresh graduate, so I'll just do this. Share my opinion and information about a lot of things. So this has been Zar, and thanks for watching. See you next time.